KT7 up here. Today, I am previewing all the releases during the NieR rerun period. Now that every units, VCs and items are here, I have the complete picture of this collaboration. And feel comfortable putting them in a priority list. There are 3 new units and 4 new VCs, let's not waste any time, and jump right into it. If they don't make any changes, this should be the release schedule. There are so much packed into 3 weeks. Both A2 and 2P share Mind Sphere with the old units. Put them in the barracks and start farming. Let's look at 2B's upgrades. The texts highlighted in orange are the new stuff. For her master ability, she gets 20/penetration and AoE resistance 20 when her HP is above 50%. Her Transcendence gives her initial AP 15 and reaction block rate 30. Also upgrade her Shockwave Plus to increase the chance to inflict slow from 25% to 50% and increase the damage modifier from medium to large. Next, her LB upgrades. The required AP is lowered from 43 to 28. After using her LB, she will nullify sure hits for 3 turns. Also gives her Courage, and when Courage is active, increase her reaction block rate by 50 and AP consumption down 33%. Her upgrades are very good. Nullify sure hit, Courage, and better AP management. However, I don't recommend pulling for her if you don't have her already. The last item for 2B is her Virtuous Contract is getting a +6. The new ability is Wind Attack up 30. This effect will be removed after the user takes damage twice. Next is 9S. He is the free unit, and we can get a copy of him from a free 10 pull. His master ability 2 gives him 20 defense penetration and physical damage reduction 10%. At level 140, he gets 10% agility and 15 AoE resistance. Also upgrades to his shield deployment plus. It gets 1 more use, and grants Dispel Protect upon hit for the group for 3 turns. Next up is Limit Burst upgrades. Lower AP consumption to 28 and increase the range by 1. Lower target's unit attack resistance by 30 for 3 turns. And after damage, grants 9SA 3 times 50% physical damage barrier and auto AP restore medium for 3 turns. His weapon, the Cruel Arrogance, also gets a +6. The new ability it gets is Defense Penetration 10. Overall, the upgrades for 9S are not bad. He is faster, can Dispel Protect upon hit, plus better AP management. But I don't think it is enough to bring him current in today's meta. Next, 2B Vision card is back. If you plan to use 2B, you will need this VC. 35% luck and 25 crit damage for wind units are very significant. This card helps with evasion, accuracy, and enables Zidane's semi-evasion build. Now the Pod 153 upgrade. If you don't already have it, you can obtain it by completing the bingo board. All you need to do is to log into the game and complete the NieR stages. Simple stuff. To get it to +1, complete page 2 of the bingo board for the recipe. The upgrade gives it 2 more agility, making it 7. It also has total of 30 accuracy. 20 from the stats and 10 from the additional abilities. The unit attack resistance remains at 8. But still it is a very good item to have. Don't miss it. We are done with all the upgrades. Next, let's look at the new stuff. I will briefly talk about everything here, and we'll go into more details in their showcase videos. I have put some possible teammates and vision cards on the screen for each of the new unit. First, A2, 100 cost ice unit. She is a highly accurate slasher that can deal some good damage. The first unit that can seal your enemy's ability to break barriers. She also has sequential healing and a 60% AoE resistance in peril. She is a great addition to both Ice and Great Sword. Brings the Ice element back on the map. The synergy with Sword Red Mage and Staff Devout are also there. And of course, she came with a Hollow Vision card. It supports Sword Red Mage, Great Sword, and Gun. The Hollow Party abilities support Guild Battle. This is a 20 AoE resistance card for these groups, a good one to pick up if you want to put A2 and SummerGlaciela on the same team. The abilities and stats of her new Great Sword is here as well. I recommend building 1 Assault and 1 Aim. Next we have 2P. She is a 90 cost Earth Evasion unit. She can perform follow-up attacks for herself, and has a evade counter, just like Violet from Persona. She also has a 3 turns 50% AoE resistance in peril. It is really good considering she is a 90 cost unit. However, she is somewhat limited by the Earth VCs on JP. In GL, there is the zidane card which has 9% additional luck as a sub-card. The 35% luck from Secrets of the Heart and the Halloween Monsters are the only 2 luck cards on the JP side. For full strike team, she is the 3rd unit that has access to strike penetration from her weapon. Even it is only 20 but still better than 10. Next, her VC. It is free. The card and the shards are available from the raid and event quest. It supports Sword Knight, Axe, Fist and Katana. It has magic resistance, attack up and dex up for the group. It is basically the same as the FF15 Vision card. Unlike last year, this card is not OP by any means. But it is free, be sure to max it. Along with 2P, we also get the Pod 042. It is a farmable accessory, it has 8 AoE resistance and 5 agility. I highly recommend to farm at least one for each type. This is an amazing item to have. The raid gear, Black Box, gives each NieR unit's unique abilities. It has total of 34 evasion for 2B and 2P. I would recommend it over the Black Garb and Winter Coat, even it has slightly lower evasion. At the time of this recording, I only have info on Shield and Dodge. I will update this in my unit showcase video if there are other types. We can only build 1 plus 5, Dodge is the way to go. Next we have the new 100 cost Lucio. He is not from NieR, but I think it is important to include him since he is very likely to arrive on the same day as 2P. So new Lucio, he is a high damage bruiser that has very good accuracy and high resistances against all elements. He has a buff that gives him general dispel upon hit, plus a select 3 LB. A very powerful unit. He is great with Bartz and Helena, plus his VC is just perfect for this setup. Unit attack res 16, and reaction block rate 40. The hollow abilities support dual content, giving the units 21/penetration. However, this VC is limited in JP but it might not be in global, just like the Jaden and Oberon New Year card from couple years ago. Lucio does have a new sword as well. It has 8 AoE resistance from the additional ability and it applies to all light element units. Farm a few if you can. Finally, Lucio's second VC. It supports all 3 sword groups. It has slash attack, slash penetration and unit attack resistance for the party. Plus 20 unit attack resistance for these groups. This is a main slot vision card, and a better card than his first VC in my opinion. And it is not limited. I did just pitted this card, I think it is worth it for the future potential. Okay, now my priority list. All 3 new units are amazing, but I have to rank them not just based on power but also ease of use. That said, Lucio and A2 are in my S+ tier. Ice element has suffered for a while and A2 brings the element back on the map. Ice VCs are just more accessible, and she does not require all the most recent units and cards to be great. Lucio, just like A2, it is not difficult to build a strong team around him. He does not require a lot of new stuff to be good. His best partner is Bartz, a free unit. And his dispel upon hit effect is very strong. 2P is in my S tier. She can easily be in the S+ tier. High evasion rate, follow-up attack and a 3 turns 50% AoE resistance and peril. A very strong unit. I put her in S tier only because evasion units required lots of reincarnations. And she can't reach her full evade potential with just 1 luck card. If she gets a 42% luck VC, she will be OP. Also in the S tier is the A2 vision card, her card is perfect for her to team up with SummerGlaciela. Lucio's second vision card is in my S tier as well. It has slash penetration and unit attack resistance for all 3 sword groups, should have very good long-term value. In the A tier, I put Lucio's first VC there. It is a good card, unit attack res 16 and reaction block 40 are good, but it will likely be in the sub slot for mono light at the moment. Regular Bahamut has 20 unit resistance and 8% agility as main. If Lucio and Helena is on the team, Bahamut will be in the main slot, and this card will be in the sub slot. It could have future value for Sword Warrior to team up with Bow and Book. But at the moment, it is in the A tier. The OG NieR VC is also in this tier. It is a very good card for wind. Luck helps accuracy and evasion, but it is a mono element card. If you didn't get it the last time, I don't recommend spending this for it, unless you are going for 2B. 2B and the free raid VC are in D tier. For 2B, don't spend this to get her. She is not worth it. She could be a great partner for the future Dario, but right now, no. The free card is fine. Max it. Free is free. Lastly, 9S. He is mediocre at best in the current game. Slow build him if you have extra slot in the barracks, or he can help you farm near mine spheres. That's it for the NieR rerun. Hopefully it will come back again with Adam and Eve. I will have showcase videos for all the new units in the coming weeks. Subscribe if you haven't already. That's all I have for today. Thank you for watching. Have a good one.